How's it going, everybody? I'm DW, and welcome to Week of Grooves. This week, I'd like to demonstrate one of my favorite Christmas grooves, as I did last week. And this groove is a fun, bouncy groove that is relatively simple to play, but there's a lot of little nuances that you just have to get right. This is a groove that I call a 2-beat swing groove or a Broadway swung groove. I also call it a vaudeville groove. There's lots of many names for this groove. Now, at the very foundation of this groove is what's known as the 2-beat. If you've ever done a musical, or I've done musicals, where you will get a chart and the song will start and it will be 8 bars of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then occasionally, that's why I'm using all these toys, you might have stuff to catch like a wood block hit or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rim shot or cowbell or something like that. I'm going to teach you what you might play much later on in the number. And here we go. This is a crucial groove to master at Christmas time because a lot of Christmas shows have these types of numbers. If you'd like to hear a great example of this groove using the song format, look up the Elf soundtrack, the songs Pop, Sparkle, Jolly, Holly, Jingly. If I get that wrong, I will correct it in the description. Okay, so your bass drum. Now, most of these grooves we've done, the bass drum drives the groove, the kick drum. But the reason that I refer to it as a bass drum is because it is taking on a very much more of a supported role. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So it's 4 on the floor, but it's, think of a bass walking from root to fifth. Doom, 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 doom. Don't think of 4 on the floor as right. We don't want that. Okay. Your hi-hat pattern or your crash cymbal riding pattern. I recommend riding on a crash cymbal. That's why I put the 18 up instead of a ride cymbal, because this groove sounds the best when you use period appropriate gear. So, but the hi-hat part is 1 and this is swan, by the way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and, so it's actually a 3-bar phrase, and it's, the first bar is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that and 4, you're going to and 4. Open your hi-hat. And 4. And 1 and 2, and this is the third bar, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1. Right? So it's just the and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1. Your snare drum will play the first bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I definitely recommend using a traditional grip for this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second bar will play, that 4 will be a drag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the bass drum and the snare drum and the hi-hat together slowly all sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and the 1. Now, what is a great challenge to do is to practice playing shots, rim shots, or if you have some wood blocks or so, practice keeping that groove steady, but on the and or the E, improvising a syncopated woodblock pattern or a cowbell pattern, or I have 2. So, for instance, you can practice 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 also play it on the right cymbal, but remember, use a crash cymbal, not a right cymbal. Here is the whole groove up to speed with some Bowie / percussion trap accents.